Can you believe that it is kind of sort of the end of the week?
Yeah, it is the end of the week. Children are going home today.
Yes.
Yeah, the learners are going for like this long weekend-ish after just coming from a long weekend. After this, guys, most of the public holidays are done.
No. We still have that 1 week towards the end of May, I think.
What is May?
Yes. Oh, that one is a very long. I think there's like 3 holidays that come right after each other. I know because I've already made travel plans.
But yeah, man. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wake up, Mr. Worst.
There by Mr. West. Hey.
Yes, we are excited. I hate that tomorrow is a public holiday, but Friday is a working day.
And then Monday is a public holiday.
Bruh, like employers, do something. Say, let the people take Friday off also.
Exactly. And then, most Monday also people are off. Then Tuesday we can come back to work, refreshed, happy.
Revived,
revitalized.
I
wanted to ask, how we rely on ChatGPT for a lot of things, right?
Yesterday I was doing an academic research paper and I said to Chat, bruh, add stuff for me. And then Chat added stuff for me. And then I took those stuff, I wrote them in my own words. And then I went to go put them on AI detector and it says 100% AI written. I'm like, what do you mean? I just wrote this myself. And then I used the AI humanizer, so it can write as a human. Then I took the humanizer and I put it in the AI detector and it said 100% AI written, but modified with AI. I'm like, at this point, everything
But
is
you see
AI
what I was
written.
telling you, that sometimes it's not even that you took from ChatGPT or whatever. Sometimes it's genuinely your own words. And then it's like, no, 80%. I put my heart and soul into one paper, put it in the AI detector, and it's like 80% AI generated. I'm like, how? I literally wrote all of this. But anyway, where I'm going with this story is, I have a friend, she was talking to a guy, and from the get-go, she was like, sir, I use ChatGPT on a regular. You are using ChatGPT. Like, what's your take? What would you do if a man from the beginning?
Why are you using ChatGPT?
He says, because I read the message. Hello, hi, Mr. Smooth Operator here.
That's definitely AI. Who speaks like that?
Let's just skip the formalities and what I was like, nah.
I mean, why not? AI is here to make our lives easier, so why not?
No, but at least summarize, or at least put a bit of effort, man. Because
I did put effort. Why do you people think AI is not effort? Like, for me to buy data and go online and put in a prompt, that's effort.
But at least don't copy and paste everything as is. This is what this guy did. He went and he copied everything. He didn't even, and the one dead giveaway from ChatGPT is that hyphen, that dash. The minute we see that dash,
it's ChatGPT.
You know it's ChatGPT, and that's just how it is. So at least,
and why does Chat use that hyphen thing? Put your sentences together.
Like, why do we need that
why
dash?
Is there a dash and like? But oftentimes what I do, I write in my own words, and then I
ask Chat to spice it up.
No, not even to spice it up. I just fix grammar. I just ask Chat to say,
Grammarly.
fix this grammar for me. But then if you take that text and put it in Chat in AI detector, it will show that it was
AI generated.
But how? I wrote
gosh.
Some grammar things. You need help.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think the sentence is together, but you missed a comma. Instead of saying are open to, you should have just said openly.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
And once guys, I don't know with what we are going to write nowadays,
but because now even our own words are AI generated. So what do you want from us?
What do you don't want me to take
like,
Diana's words? You don't want me to use AI?
You don't want me to use my own words,
But
because now
immediately, if I don't use AI, then you're going to be like, oh, there are so many tools you can use to correct your grammar. Why didn't you do that?
Because, you know, before ChatGPT, we had Grammarly. But Grammarly is AI.
Exactly.
So now...
And it shows up
Yes,
in
but then,
all these Turnitin softwares.
But then the thing is, I wrote this in my own words. I just put it in Grammarly to correct the grammatical errors and the grammatical mistakes. So I don't understand.
Sometimes that Grammarly improves the
yes.
wording. And the moment it improves,
then it's like, oh, AI. That's so annoying.
Your paper will just come back red, pink, yellow.
Yeah, but anyway, do let us know, what else do you guys rely on ChatGPT for, or AI tools for?
I started relying on ChatGPT for love advice now.
Girl! Love advice, friendship advice, dream interpretation.
Yes.
Chat is your friend for everything. My sister said to me, Diana, I'm genuinely worried about the relationship you have with ChatGPT.
What must happen?
Like, Chat is my friend. That's my babe.
I say, Chomi, this and this happened. It said, Chomi, I cannot believe that happened. It's just like a good relationship where it's non-judgmental. But Chat is a bit biased. You know, Chat will respond to you in the way in which you want the conversation to go. Chat will not keep it real with you. Like, when you go and tell a friend, your friend will be like, no, not friend, you are wrong. But Chat will, based on what you give Chat, Chat will respond.
Chat is there hyping me up like, Diana. It was the Diana ellipsis for me. Diana, ... Babe, I can't even tell you. I got literal goosebumps. I'm like, how do you get literal goosebumps? You are Chat. No, hey. And Chat is that one friend. I don't know this relationship that I have with Chat. But you know, there's other apps where you get your Chat to talk to you and address you like, hi, kitten. And I saw this one girl, people were telling her, tell Chat that you have a boyfriend. And she was like, hey, so I have something to tell you. I have a boyfriend. And then the AI voice said, oh, so I see I wasn't good enough for you then. Beware of AI. People are falling in love with AI. Please, as much as you use ChatGPT, still go out there, socialize, and interact.
Exactly.
But anyway, we will be right back as we get into our top stories right after this. Starting off our top stories, controversial restaurant offers up to 20% skinny discount if customers can fit their bodies through varying spaces. Skinny guests have less dough to burn at this restaurant. A restaurant in Thailand is being accused of fat shaming after offering diners discounts if they can fit their bodies through spaces of varying widths, as detailed in an Instagram post with nearly 8 million views. Amina at Ammon on the Go and Alex at Alex Wondersite stumbled upon the cruel and unusual seeming policy at Chiang Mai Breakfast World, a cafe in Chiang Mai that serves a smorgasbord of international breakfast foods all day. According to the clip, the restaurant features multicolored skinny discount bars where the rule is that the smaller the gap, the bigger the reduction. There are 5 total categories ranging from 20% off for customers who can fit through the smallest space to a 10% discount for navigating the medium slots, and finally full price for those who can only navigate the largest gap. Now, the footage depicts a fairly rangy male diner contorting his body so he can squeeze through the super tight 15% discount space as his friends laugh and jeer like something out of a Japanese game show. Many viewers rip the skinny body, skinny bill rule as prejudiced against the plus size, with one critic writing, "Wouldn't eat there, that's really discriminating. This is so wrong," critiqued another, while a third wrote, "What's wrong with you? This can promote eating disorders, let people enjoy their food and have a healthy weight." However, others deemed it funny and even a brilliant idea. "We need this across all places," declared one supporter, while another quipped, "In America, this place would get sued sadly." Some even argued that the inflammatory policy should apply to the airlines, seemingly poking fun at the ongoing complaints that they don't cater enough to larger passengers. In 2023, a United Airlines passenger was ripped mercilessly after arguing that carriers should make plane aisles wider to accommodate plus-size flyers, such as herself, calling the current layout discrimination.
So, that's so odd.
That's very odd.
I love that people are actively participating though. Look at her.
I don't know. I would not leave the same, hey? Like my body weight issues would just be amplified. Because you see, my toxic trait is thinking, you know what, I can fit there by that 15%
And then
discount.
you go there and you're not fitting.
And
I
now,
think it's an innovative idea. I don't necessarily think they intend to body shame. I don't think that was the intention. I think the intention was just to create something unique that would get people excited to come and see the place, that will possibly get people talking about the place, which in turn brings in more revenue.
You know, it could be a thing of that, but the problem with most Asian countries is they are known for body shaming. That's the thing. So people are like, no, the fat shaming in Asia is insane and whatnot, the fact that they do this. So it could genuinely have just been something like a fun gimmick, but then now people are blowing it out of proportion. I would still just want to go and try it out though.
I would definitely. Well, how much percentage is it? 15%?
So 20% is the most you can get. That's like the tiniest space. Then there's 15, then there's 10, and then there's full price. Sorry. But yeah. Oh, there's also a 5% discount. Yes.
Why would anyone be offended by this?
Because, like I'm saying, that time in your mind you've told yourself, I'm a skinny queen.
But nobody said you're not skinny. You are just not skinny enough to fit in this particular whatever space. Nobody is saying you're not skinny. Nobody said anything about, if you think, you know, being skinny is subjective.
Yeah.
It's like beauty. You can be the most beautiful person and then someone will find you ugly.
I'm skinny in my mind.
You can be skinny in your mind. You can be as skinny as me and still not fit in the tiniest space. And that's fine.
Now you go on a crash diet because you're like, I need to get that 20% discount.
You see, these pressures are self-inflicted.
They are.
It's not the company. The company never said you must. It's a must. If you are not skinny, just go pay
the full price.
Like, it's not that deep. Why is everyone offended? If you are not skinny, go and pay the full price.
But it's that one commenter that said, if we had this in America, then there'd be less obese people in the States. I'm like, ooh, wow.
But nonetheless, from one food story to the next food story, Megan Thee Stallion has revealed that she is launching her own Popeyes restaurant. Taking to Instagram, the rapper shared a sneaky peek of the early construction stages of a new franchise. My very own Popeyes is opening this summer. Hotties, I just stopped by to check out the location. It's still just bones right now, but this is about to be the latest papayas ever. Now, Megan Thee Stallion is making major moves. Not only is she opening up her own restaurant, but she also is dropping her highly anticipated new single, which is called Whatever, which sets the stage for the third chapter of Hey Megan series. Now, during a recent TikTok live, Megan gave fans a glimpse into what they can expect from her upcoming project. She shared that when it comes to collaborations, she is being very intentional with it. I want to do features with artists that I haven't worked with yet, or ones that I genuinely listen to in my own time, she explained. While she kept most details under wraps, Megan did reveal that one name she is willing to collaborate with was Doechii. Is it Doechii? Doechii? Yeah, that artist. Responding to fans in comments, she said, I love Doechii. I want to do a song with Doechii that's on my album wish list. You know, I love when celebrities do something. I love when they branch out to become business people. It's not guaranteed that, you know, the business is going to succeed. You know, I always feel like a celebrity, whatever you are known for, that's your business.
That's your brand.
I don't know why you go and create makeup, create socks, and all these other things. Because oftentimes, the only person who has really mastered that art of being a business herself and creating a business is Rihanna.
I was about to say, yeah.
The
Rihanna.
rest, like...
Yeah. It's literally just thinking, I'm a celebrity, so people will buy my things anyway.
Yes, but it's not the case. We don't buy
case.
Because you are a celebrity. Celebrities are the most unrelatable people ever.
Exactly.
Like, your lifestyle is too extreme. We are not on TV, so we can't relate.
Remember Kylie's lip glosses.
Yes, so like we cannot relate to you. So we might love you as a business. We might love you as a business, like as an artist and an actor, but it doesn't translate to sales or us.
I mean, we saw that with
yeah.
Beyonce with her Ivy Park. I think at some point they had to pull it because it wasn't selling as much as they thought it would. So yeah, you are right, man. Like, a lot of these celebrities...
I think celebrities should do collaborations with already existing brands. Or like, I feel like, you know, Beyonce and Levi is a good collaboration. Because, you know, Levi already has like a
good
fan base and good jeans and a good reputation. So then Beyonce's reputation also just, you know, solidifies it, I guess.
And I think making it a limited edition, because now people want it. Because if people know that it's always going to be there, you're not going to sell. People love this whole limited edition. You see, remember that time we were talking about KFC cologne and KFC what, and people, it was sold, KFC toothpaste, because it's a limited edition, so people are trying to get their hands on it as quickly as possible. But nevertheless, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Now, after the break, I get to sit down with Melrich Rubain, who is a cricketer, and you can actually catch the full episode on Flex, where I get to play cricket. But for now, here's what Melrich had to say about his journey. Like I promised earlier, because I keep my promises, Melrich Rubain is joining me. He allowed us to sit in on his session, but now we get to talk all things Melrich Rubain. How are you doing?
I'm all well, Diana. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for allowing us in on your session. You know, people are very iffy about us coming in on their sessions, and, you know, they don't want to give too much away.
It's an awesome experience. I was even surprised you guys approaching me and asking me, can we have an interview?
Of course.
I'm all for branding. I'm all for networking. I'm all for it.
We are all for it as well.
Yeah.
All right, so talk to us. Who is Melrich Rubain when it comes to cricket?
So on the cricket field, I'm known as Myala. You can ask anyone in the Namibian cricket circuit who's Myala. They will tell you exactly who he is. This tall, lanky, colored bowler. Okay. Usually opening pace, but I like bowling second change as well.
Okay, I see. How did your cricket journey begin?
So I have this hazy, fuzzy memories of watching my first cricket game. It was back in 2007. I just entered into South Africa, and me and my dad sat in front of the TV and we started watching a test game. I remember it was South Africa versus England. I have this brief, hazy memories of Mark Boucher scoring a lot of runs. The cricketing culture in SA is very big. The same way that our kids here play soccer in the streets is the same way that South African kids play soccer.
Play cricket.
Yeah, I play cricket in the streets. My
Okay.
apologies. So that culture just rubbed off on me. Usually in the street, balling with the lads. And then when I came back in 2009, came back to Namibia, the school that I went to, the primary school, Eros Primary, they had a cricketing program.
I see.
And then I joined there, and my first coach was Ashley Griffiths.
Okay.
So he was the first one to actually teach me the sport.
Nice. And how old were you?
I was 11. I was in grade 5.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many years has it been? I'm trying to do girl math in my head. And how old is
Are you trying to ask my age?
No, I'm trying to ask how long you've been in the game.
It's been a while. So started grade 5 up until grade 7.
Okay.
They had a cricket Namibia had this Quetta cricket program that we indulged in. And grade 8 I didn't play any cricket because the school I went to didn't have any cricket.
Okay.
So then grade 9 my mom linked me up with Windhoek High School, played there for a year, went to David Besaidenout for a year, and then came back here to Windhoek High School and
I
played
see.
here up until matric.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was your breakthrough moment in cricket?
There's quite a few. I would say making my Premier League debut for VIS Old Boys. I would say that would have been my breakthrough moment because I spent a lot of times in the second division, lost a lot of games. So when I finally made my Premier League debut, I think after 4.5 years, I got the opportunity to rub shoulders with players that had World Cup level, national team players. So shared locker rooms with them, rub shoulders with them, was just a sponge to soak up each and every type of learning experience that I could gain.
Okay.
So when I made my Premier League debut in 2019, at the end of 2019, for VIS Old Boys, I would say that was the start of now really taking the sport seriously.
Seriously. And what has been your proudest moment so far?
Well, outside of taking a wicket against USA in a warm-up game
Wow.
here in Windhoek,
Wow.
I would say it was winning my Premier League title on debut.
I see.
In my debut season.
Wow.
So that for me
Big
was
flex, huh?
not that much. There's still a lot more work to do, but yeah, I would say that is now for me my pinnacle.
Okay.
Because having lost so much in all those first division games, and then going to Premier League and really starting to get a winning feel, and then winning the title, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently, because I think briefly as we're speaking before the camera started rolling, you were telling us that you're just getting back into it because
Yeah.
you had taken like a break.
Yeah, I took a sabbatical about 15 months
Okay.
off, just to focus on work and studies, and just to keep cricket on the side just for a little bit. Focus on work and studies, but now that I've secured the bag and
You found the right balance.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm at the end of my study period. I decided, no, let me start get into the back into the swing of things.
I see.
Yeah.
And then you said you had a brief stint with the national team,
Yeah.
although that wasn't like official.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
So after winning my Premier League title, was it the second one? I can't quite remember.
Because he's such a big flag, so he can't remember. I'm joking.
The numbers are not adding up. But anyways, after that, I got a national academy call up, which allowed me to go and train with the national team
Okay.
or the national academy.
Nice.
But due to financial circumstances and Jive causing so much guap, I had to retract myself from
Okay.
that, and then I just focused on club. And then there was this one instance where the national team captain, Gerard Erasmus, he texted me one late afternoon and he's like, how would you like to play against USA and PNG? Now, PNG is Papua New Guinea. It's these island countries.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm all for it. I'm so game. And then he said, okay, we have training tomorrow. The games are on Wednesday. So I rocked up to training and I played really. I
Really?
trained
Well, you
really
played
hard.
your heart out. You
Yeah.
were like, I'm going to show them what I'm made of.
Yeah, to the point where I was actually fatigued for the
Oh,
games.
no. Okay, because you're trying to make a good impression
Pressure.
and all of that. I
Yeah.
see the pressure. The pressure was mounting.
Yeah, but I still took my wicket though.
Hey,
I have it
a
here.
win is a win.
A win is a
A
win.
win is a win. All right, so after the break, we're going to be diving
Yeah.
into your fitness, your nutrition, and basically
Awesome.
just how you manage to stay fit overall,
Yeah.
especially during that 15-month
Yeah.
sabbatical.
Awesome,
All right.
awesome
We'll be right back with more Flex right after this. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Smell the Coffee. Do remember to send us some flowers because it is Woman Crush Wednesday.
Yo.
And because we always keep you entertained. But anyway, we will be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, it's mwah and ciao.